Really quickly, I make this dish. It's called bacon saltfish, and I'm a Caribbean dude. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, bacon saltfish, and that's how I'm going to do. Let go for a second as I wrap up. Bacon saltfish, and I wanted to impress my wife from Teaneck, and I said, I could make bacon saltfish. I could make it like how my mother used to make it. See, my mom and dad are whizzes in the house. Right? In the house. Now they would put all the spices together and make this dish like oxtail or curry chicken, or man, and I would just love it. Anybody in here loves a home cooked meal? Yeah. Anybody in here when you're away for too long and you probably ate something that's not too great, you get home and mom makes a home cooked meal? Anybody? Yes? Yes, you love it, right? You love it. So for me, I was like, man, I'm gonna make this home cooked meal. I'm gonna start a tradition in my house. So here it was. I said, I'm going to make this bacon saltfish. I didn't know how to do it, but I'm going to make it. So while my wife is sleeping, I'm like, Mom, help me with the recipe. And I'm telling you, each and every one of you, when you get to college and after college, you'll be calling on Mom. Tell me how to cook this. I'm trying to impress my boyfriend. I'm trying to impress my girlfriend. Mom, so I call her, Mom, help me out. And she's like, oh, son, just get the flour and get the baking powder and get the dash of salt. And voila, you have the bake. So I put it all together. I didn't want to measure anything. I just put it all together. I said, great, I got it. I got it. I'm going to put it all together. And my wife wakes up and she's like, oh, you did all this? And I'm like, come on, girl. Come on, I'm a wizard. Yeah, like that, right? We sat down and we bit into this thing. We bit into this thing, and the first thing I thought about was like, this does not taste like how my mother used to make it. And I said, baby, I forgot an ingredient. I just forgot an ingredient, but it's going to be better next time. She's like, So then I decided that I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make this work. And the second time I tried it, I said, Mom, I need help. I need your help. I need to write down the ingredients this time. I need to get a little better. And I made it the second time. And I said, girl, what you know about this? This is it. And we bit into that thing. The first thought I had was, this does not taste like how my mother used to make it. I'm like, man, I gotta get this. So let me go back and let me think about it. I said, Mom, what are the ingredients? Tell me exactly what the ingredients are. And we wrote it down. I said, okay, this is the ingredients, great. I got this half cup of flour or whatever, half cup of baking soda, okay, great. And then she's like, oh, I didn't tell you about the secret family ingredient. I was like, what are you talking about the secret family ingredient? What you talking about? Now you want to tell me the third time, but anyway, talk about the secret family ingredient. Talk about the secret family ingredient. I said, okay, I got the right amount of measurements. I got the right amount of spices. I know how to make this. I put it all together. Ooh, this is it, this is it. Anybody ever declare that this is it? And we're going to make it happen today. I was like, yeah, we're going to make it happen today. Yeah, we're making it happen, we're making it happen. And we sat down. And we bit into that thing. And it tasted like heaven. It tasted just like how my mother used to make it for all of those years. It tasted like heaven. And what happened was, the salt that was in there, the flour that was in there, the baking soda that was in there, the yeast that was in there, I didn't have the right amount. I didn't have the right recipe. But when I measured it, when I measured the right amount, when I said, okay, a cup of flour and half cup of baking soda, a pinch of salt, and a little bit of the secret ingredient, add some water, then I had the right potion. Then I had the right ingredients, and I had the right content, the right measurement. See, each one of you in here represents the flour. Each one of you in here represents that baking soda, that yeast, that dash of salt, that secret ingredient. Each one of you in here represents what Teaneck needs. Each one of you is that cooked meal. Each one of your identities makes what this group is, makes what this community is. So I ask you to lock arms again. Without you, sir, without your voice, without your dash of salt, this recipe wouldn't work. Without you, sir, without your right amount of flour, this recipe wouldn't work. Without you, madam, without your ingredient, without your measurement, without you, this link wouldn't work. Without each and every one of us in here, this Teaneck, this group, this town, this community wouldn't work. So I dare you, I challenge you, I challenge each and every one of you to use this voice inside of you. To know that without him, this doesn't work. Without him, this doesn't work. Without her, this doesn't work. This Teaneck doesn't work. Because each one of you realize that your identity makes the right recipe. So when you walk out of these walls and you hear this inside voice, you hear this voice calling out to help a friend in need. You hear this voice calling out to stand up when there's a need. You hear this friend calling out to say, stand up for what is right. Somebody is hurt and you want to help them out. You hear this voice. Answer the call. I'm speaking with so much passion because I want you to realize this matters. This interwoven lot that is our identity matters. So as you walk out of here, I dare you, I challenge you to respect each other. I dare you, I challenge you to honor each other. I dare you, I challenge you to love each other. Because without your identity, without your individual beliefs, qualities, and everything else, this recipe that we have here, it wouldn't work. 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 But it can. It can work. If you remember who you are right now. If you define yourself and who you want to be. If you answer that inside voice and you move it to your external voice. And you represent your identity is the same thing. The I am you are me, we are together. You are me, we are you are we are together. This recipe that is our identity. Remember it today and forevermore. Remember that my name is Jabari Hall. I thank each and every one of you. Please have a wonderful day.
So much for listening, for watching. Did you enjoy the content? Then click like, click subscribe, and remember, like a tree that grows from a seed, everything that you will be is already inside of you.